When I say library, what is the first thing that comes to mind? I think of books. But you know what? Libraries are so much more. The keepers of knowledge, they have programming, and ultimately a community gathering place. Today we have Sutherland Mills from the Kingston Frontenac Public Library system to talk about how they adapted to continue to serve the community during COVID-19. Kim, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
So I guess, I've been into the libraries, obviously, and with my daughter, and there's always kind of so many different things going on, but it happens in the building. So tell us more about how you adapted the programming during COVID.
So a lot of our programming, we've either shifted to an online platform or a video platform. So right now we have Storytime Express, and patrons can go to the library's website and sign up, and we'll email you a story time every Monday morning. We have some of our programming staff working from home, recording videos of songs, story readings, rhymes, and other fun activities that your family can enjoy from the comfort of your living room. And then we also have staff recording YouTube videos that you can find on our channel. We have weekly episodes of Baby and Me, which will share rhymes and songs you can use with infants and toddlers. We have Meredith's Maker Lab, which will engage your kids in fun arts and crafts activities with things you can find around the house. And Elizabeth brings us Words from the Wild, where you can learn some fun animal facts.
That's amazing. And all that stuff usually would have happened inside the library, right?
Yes, Words from the Wild and our children's story times are some of our most popular programs. We also have some fun, engaging activities for adults online right now. So on Facebook, you can join the Together Yet Separate Book Club. And just this morning, we launched our Stay at Home Reading Challenge. And there'll be 3 levels of challenges every week for the next several weeks until we reopen, and you can win some fun prizes by taking part.
I think it's so important. Like, these are 2 great examples, right? From youth and children and toddlers. And we all know I have a child at my house, and it's always, being 24/7 now, just making sure they stay simulated, engaged, and connected, I think is the biggest part. And I really appreciate the effort. I can imagine, has it been a big team effort, like just to get all this stuff going, or how's the transition been?
It's been great. My staff are on a bit of a learning curve. A lot of them haven't done a lot of video before, unlike you and your friends at Cogeco, but they've been real troopers. And right before we shut down, a lot of my team got together, because this was before physical distancing was in effect, and pre-recorded a lot of live video through the library.
Could you tell us, just for somebody that maybe didn't know that the library has these resources, could you tell us more about just checking out books and other resources online?
Yeah, the library has a huge digital collection. So we have both at this moment Cloud Library, which is our new platform coming online, and Overdrive, also known as Libby, for those of you who have a mobile app. And you can download ebooks and e-audiobooks there for free. We also have Hoopla, where you can find music, comic books, TV and movie content. And then we have our digital magazine collection, so you can get things like Canadian Living on your tablet and read it from home. And we have all kinds of learning opportunities as well. So if you've always wanted to know how to say hello in Russian, you can take Mango Language's Russian course. And we also have lynda.com, so you can polish up your Excel skills from home. And all of it is free with a library card.
So that begs a good question. I'm not sure if mine's valid. I'd have to check. It has been a little time. But what happens if you have, maybe yours is a bit older, or you haven't got one yet? Do you have anything in place that can help with that?
Well, that's another example of how we've adapted. You used to have to come into the library and show your ID to get a library card, but right now all you have to do is go to our website, fill in the form with your information, and you'll have a library card number assigned to you immediately, and you'll be able to jump right onto our digital resources and start reading and watching.
That's incredible. Just some of these things already existed, and I think it's important that that we know about them, because we're stuck inside, right? So what a great way, a free way, and just another example of the strength the library systems provide our community. Now, could you tell me just more? I'm just thinking, like, why has it been so important for you guys to adapt to help with the community's needs?
I think the library is constantly evolving. I think when Google came on the scene, people thought, well, who's going to need a library now? But we've continued to be relevant. And we're a place for the community to gather, to share ideas, to get information, to have a great time and enjoy themselves. And we didn't want the community to lose that. So we've been working really hard to still connect with the community, engage them in exciting programs, connecting them with our resources, and still being a place where the community can gather, even though we can't do it in person.
I do agree. It's super important, and I'm really thankful that you guys, you know, I can imagine there was a learning curve and went through, but you're really bringing all these resources, and I'm sure that, you know, you're benefiting probably so many in the community, and I hope others watching this tonight take the time to either renew their card, get their own card, or explore some of the libraries you're talking about, whether it be you know, books or it sounds like music or videos and things, or learning overall. How can people find out more? What type of, you know, your website or social media? How can people get a hold of everything we're talking about?
The easiest place to find everything in one spot is our website. So if you go to www.kfpl.ca, everything's there, but the fastest way to find it is to click on the button that says Fast Facts. It's our frequently asked questions, and we have our programs, our collections, how to get a card, everything summarized on that one page, so it's easy to find.
Well, that's amazing. Is there any way, like any way others can get involved, I guess, or you know, I'm just thinking, you know, I can imagine, and I've seen before, the library system kind of collaborating. Is there any collaborations you're working on, or any kind of other groups you're kind of working with that might deserve some attention through this Good News Kingston segment?
Well, we're working with the Juvenis Festival to help them bring their youth arts festival into the digital realm. We're working with various partners in the city on our new Story Me project. So we're actually collecting people's experiences of COVID-19, and we're calling for the community to submit their ideas. And we're working with the Queen's Archives and other groups in town to make sure that Kingston in the future has a good record of what was happening right now. And we're also partnering with some Queen's medical students. Our 3D printers are out in the community creating PPE for frontline health workers. So we're engaging in lots of different ways.
Well, and thank you so much, Kim, for coming on the show and bringing all this to life, and kind of, I think, showing us all the different ways that the community or the library system is supporting the community through this. I really appreciate you for coming on the show today. Thanks again.
Thank you.